Yamcha, a renowned Z-fighter, was feeling frustrated and insecure as he combed the bustling market for a sensible meal. He was convinced that he had been neglecting his health and fitness regime, given that he hadn't been summoned to assist in any crucial battles in ages. But that wasn't all that was gnawing at him. His recent breakup had also left him feeling unworthy and dejected. Why does no one want me? He pondered with a sigh. Just as he was sinking deeper into thoughts of doom and gloom, he suddenly caught a glimpse and was awestruck. It was Princess Peach, the iconic princess of the Mushroom Kingdom, sauntering down the aisles with a grace that Yamcha had never seen before. She was gliding, or was she floating? Yamcha found himself wondering. He couldn't believe his luck when he saw her, and a surge of hope washed over him. Gathering all his confidence, Yamcha made his way over to Peach, hoping to strike up a conversation. "Hey, babe, I'm a Z-fighter. We should get to know each other," he said somewhat awkwardly. Princess Peach, however, was receptive and responded with a smile. "Maybe we should." The two started talking, and Yamcha felt a sense of renewal wash over him. He was basking in Peach's charming company, feeling like he had finally found his match, but their conversation was suddenly cut short when Peach abruptly stopped mid-sentence. "Oh my, I have to go," she said, looking flustered. Yamcha was confused and asked what was wrong. "It's my ex. He's crazy, jealous, and possessive," Peach explained, her voice trembling with fear. Yamcha wanted to reassure her, telling her that as a martial arts master, he could protect her from any danger. But Peach looked terrified and whispered, "I believe you, but he's been up all night eating mushrooms and fire flowers. He's dangerous. I hope he didn't see us together." Just as Yamcha nodded in understanding, he felt an excruciating pain at the back of his head, as if something had hit him with a great force. As he turned around, he saw a green turtle shell shattering into pieces. He moaned in pain as he realized he had been attacked. He looked back to Peach, but she was gone, swallowed by the milling crowd. As Yamcha struggled to regain his bearings, he realized that Princess Peach had vanished into the throngs of the market. But what he did see was her ex-boyfriend striding towards him with a menacing look. He was wearing blue overalls, a goofy little hat, and a mustache that Yamcha found oddly unnerving.
"It's me, Mario!"
"Her ex!" he exclaimed with a smirk that made Yamcha's blood run cold. Yamcha had not been looking for trouble. He was never one to seek out violent confrontations, but he knew instinctively that trouble had found him, and there was no avoiding the inevitable. He squared his shoulders and prepared for what was to come. As Yamcha tried to collect his bearings, his mind raced with thoughts of his opponent. He had gone toe-to-toe with some of the strongest fighters in the galaxy, yet this short, stout plumber seemed to instill a sense of unease in him. From the way Mario's high-pitched voice pierced through the air to his strangely disproportionate build, everything about him felt off. But it was his glare that sent chills down Yamcha's spine. Those cold, lifeless eyes seemed to peer into his very soul, and it was clear that this was not going to be your everyday fight. Yamcha took a deep breath and mentally prepared himself for the battle ahead. It was time to face his fears and take on the mighty Mario, the most powerful being in the entire Mushroom Kingdom. As the two squared up, Mario lifted his fist in the air and declared, "Let's go!" And with that, the epic battle between Yamcha and Mario began. As Mario leaped towards Yamcha, his feet barely grazing the ground, he delivered a mighty uppercut that sent oversized coins flying from the Z-fighter's body. The force of the blow was so strong that it almost seemed to create a small gust of wind. Yamcha's eyes widened in shock as he stumbled backwards, momentarily stunned by the sheer strength and speed of the plumber. Finally, managing to regain his footing, Yamcha launched himself at Mario, his fist wreathed in an aura of power. He aimed several devastating blows at Mario's head and chest, each one landing with a resounding thud. But just as Yamcha was starting to feel confident, Mario produced a banana peel from his pocket and tossed it under his foot, causing Yamcha to slip and lose his balance. As he fell to the ground, Yamcha knew he was vulnerable. Mario wasted no time in taking advantage of the situation, leaping onto the Z-Fighter's chest and unleashing a flurry of punches that were so fast and brutal, the crowds watching couldn't help but shield their eyes. One young child even cried out for someone to come to the aid of what she thought was a helpless woman. But it was poor Yamcha who was struggling to fend off the relentless assault. Gritting his teeth in determination, Yamcha summoned all his willpower and managed to roll Mario off of him. Quickly springing to his feet, he shot a powerful ki beam at the plumber that slammed him through a nearby brick wall. Yamcha watched the hole he had created for any signs of movement, relieved when none came. Turning to make his escape, he suddenly heard a shout from behind him. "It's not over yet!" Turning back, he saw Mario, now dressed in vibrant red overalls and wielding 2 flickering fireballs, hovering over his hands. Yamcha's face was a picture of confusion as he saw Mario relentlessly throw fireballs at him without any regard for the innocent bystanders in the bustling market. Fear began to creep up on him, but he quickly gathered himself and assumed a fighting stance. "What's wrong with this guy?" he thought to himself. Mario's fireballs were getting harder and harder to evade. Yamcha realized that he not only had to stop this crazed plumber, but also protect the people who were caught in the crossfire. Suddenly, Yamcha remembered Krillin's solar flare technique, which could blind his opponent temporarily. "This might work," he said as he launched the attack. Mario was now blinded by this light, and Yamcha seized the opportunity to warn the bystanders. "Quick, get out of here! This man is insane!" he shouted. The people started to disperse, but Peach, Mario's love interest, stayed behind and cheered for Yamcha. "Kick its butt, Yamcha!" she yelled. Yamcha felt a surge of motivation and began to dodge Mario's fireballs with ease. He landed a vicious kick to Mario's head, and followed by a punch that made him start to blink, and then suddenly, he was back in his original red and blue outfit. It was unsettling, but Yamcha knew he had to finish this fight. With a final punch, Mario started to blink in and out again, and this time, he shrunk down to about half his original size. Yamcha sensed that he was getting desperate and saw him reach into his pocket and took out a red and white mushroom. "Don't let him eat that!" yelled Peach. Yamcha quickly sent a small ki blast that disintegrated the mushroom, followed by a kick to Mario's head that knocked him unconscious. As Yamcha stood there, catching his breath, another plumber wearing green and blue rushed out. He didn't pay any attention to Yamcha and ran straight to Mario. "Come on, brother. You're not well. You're not supposed to go out by yourself," he said. Before Yamcha could even react, a large green pipe popped out of the ground and the 2 plumbers dispersed down it. Yamcha stood there bewildered, wondering what he had just witnessed. The battle was finally over, and Yamcha emerged victorious, feeling both elated and exhausted. As he caught his breath and surveyed the aftermath, he saw Princess Peach running towards him. She threw her arms around him in a tight embrace. "Oh, Yamcha, you're my hero!" she exclaimed. Yamcha blushed, but couldn't help but feel a rush of pride at her compliment. "Just doing what I had to do," he replied, feeling grateful for the acknowledgement. As they made their way out of the market, Yamcha felt a sense of excitement for what the future might hold. He turned to Peach. "Who knows? what other adventures we might have. Peach gave him a warm smile and took his arm. "I can't wait to find out," she said, her eyes twinkling with excitement. Yamcha felt a warm feeling inside, realizing that he had not just gained a new ally, but potentially a new companion on his future adventures. He looked up to the sky and took a deep breath, ready for whatever awaited him.
Alright guys, so make sure you stay tuned and watch all the way to the end because we're going to do a giveaway. We haven't done one in like 4 years. Sylvia's going to have a question for you. If you can answer it, boom, we're going to send you something cool. Alright, today me and Sylvia are going to have a debate. First of all, let me introduce, this is Sylvia. She is a world-class manga and anime expert. Show them some of your credentials, Sylvia. Got the anime books, Dragon Ball hat. She reads manga or whatever. So she is an expert at Japanese animation, manga, all things anime. To keep your hands to yourself, go.
Scratcher, the back scratcher. He's a back scratcher.
Leave me alone, Mr. Cool. Just to prove that she's an expert at anime, I'm gonna ask her, what planet was Goku born on?
I'm pretty sure everybody knows it, Planet Vegeta. But first it was first they were at Planet Sadala. Then they had to move because war broke out. They moved to Planet Plant. They later named it Planet Vegeta. Sorry. And that is the same history we all know about.
Her knowledge makes her an expert on Saiyans and all things anime. And the fact that I was actually born on Planet Vegeta, I am the last living Saiyan, is my claim to fame and my reason for saying that I'm also an expert. So the competition. Alright, so the competition today, well, it's not really a competition, it's just a debate. So we are going to see which anime character would win in a battle. Who would win in a fight out of Master Roshi and the Miraculous Ladybug?
It's not gonna end well. Why would you want me to answer this? This is a kid's show.
Anime males are extremely creepy, and she is correct. How about Miraculous Ladybug versus Hinata?
Why would you want me to comprehend this? I don't even know.
So I believe that the Miraculous Ladybug.
Why would she win?
She would hit her with a yo-yo.
Hinata could beat her by, what if they're in the forest and there's a bunch of trees and then she decided to do a counterattack and like behind one of the trees. Hinata could do the Bakugan, cut down one of the trees and
She could possibly oof. We'll use that term from Roblox. We won't say the K word because this is a kid's show. But she could oof her in that way. But what if Ladybug uses her lucky charm?
She just uses everyday objects. What is she gonna do? Hit her with a chair? That's not gonna do anything.
Hinata?
Hinata, yes.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying, she is very strong.
She is pretty strong.
She's not useless like Sakura. I'm sorry, Sakura.
We have Krillin versus Naruto. Now who will win that battle? Smarty Pants. So I've actually managed to stump the anime expert. So while she's figuring this out, I would say my guess would be.
Wait.
What do you got? Go ahead. No, I'm not gonna be quiet while you think.
Wait 1 second.
I would say it would definitely be Krillin. I believe that he would use a solar flare to blind Naruto, and then he would cut him in half with a destructo disc.
No, that wouldn't work. You know, like Naruto has special powers. Like, I'm pretty sure he can like.
He creates a glowing softball that he throws at people.
No. I mean, he has the power of the Nine Tail, and the Nine Tail can kind of. He couldn't actually. No, the Nine Tails couldn't regenerate, but Sakura is a healer, so he could just be like, Sakura, help us. She's useless anyways. They put her to use sometimes. But other than that, she's just healing people. I think she's absolutely useless in the first series. The only thing she's doing there is just standing there muttering about Sasuke.
So basically, she's a human sensor being.
Basically, but she's annoying. Like she's always like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
Okay, you're getting off topic. So we agree that Krillin would win?
No, Krillin stinks. No offense, Krillin is nice, but he's not always the best.
So Naruto would win?
Tie.
So we have a tie on that.
No,
All right.
not a tie.
All right.
I don't know, this is as hard as EOG I had, okay?
No, it is not as hard as the EOG. Very last one. Ribrianne versus the Glitter Force.
Ribrianne would beat the crap out of them.
Okay, so from Sylvia herself, we have Ribrianne beating the Glitter Force. We've got Deku and Krillin as a tie. We've got Miraculous Ladybug losing to pretty much everybody. And then, what else do we have? Is anybody who will beat Goku? Probably not, huh?
But it's a long list. Beast Gohan, Ultra Ego. Gamma 1, Gamma 2. Cell Max. Wait, let me think of more characters. It might be Orange Piccolo.
Okay.
Since Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 might be a little too hard it would have been a little too hard for Goku and Vegeta. Because of me, that's just what I think, don't kill me.
Alright, there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video and you want to see me and my kid talk about anime more, well, click like and subscribe. And hey, if you want to win some Dragon Ball merch, hit us up. Put some answers in the comments. What should we make them do to win the merch?
We don't even have merch, and also you're not having my merch.
Oh, no, I can sell it. No, we're not going to send your stuff away. I'll buy some more stuff and send it to them.
Why can I have it?
I mean, we'll get one for you and one for them.
Okay.
All right, so what should we make them do to win it?
Nothing. I'm not gonna enslave these people. No. Goku or Vegeta, Ultra Ego versus Ultra Instinct. If you do that, you have to get some experts, real ones that have been studying.
Okay, so if you can come up with the answer to that,
Read books.
yeah, read the books. We will send you one of these things, one of the mangas. We'll send you one for free. All right? No, hey, don't go over it.
And a blanket and
You get a book. That's what you get.
In the World Martial Arts Tournament, there arrived a peculiar and extraordinary newcomer, a young woman that possessed the remarkable ability to stretch her limbs in an almost boneless manner. Her presence added an air of mystery and anticipation to the arena. As destiny would have it, she was slated to face off against Naruto, a highly skilled and renowned ninja warrior. The odds were heavily stacked in Naruto's favor, leaving everyone in the arena praying that our newcomer, Anna McNulty, would emerge from the battle uninjured. Whispers of doubt and disbelief circulated among the spectators, convinced that the petite YouTuber with no fighting experience was merely stepping into the lion's den, doomed to fail. Everyone seemed to agree that this would be a quick and one-sided bout. Everyone except for a little girl from Anna McNulty's universe. With a voice full of unending faith, she shouted from the stands, "You can do it, Anna!" Encouraged by the unexpected source of support, Anna found a renewed sense of determination, and then, as if fueled by an invisible force, she shocked the world by executing a swift upward kick, sending the mighty wielder of the nine-tailed fox's power flying out of the ring. The crowd erupted into a frenzy, witnessing an underdog victory that defied all expectations. It was a moment that instantly became legendary, creating ripples throughout the tournament's history. The triumph of Anna McNulty stood on equal grounds with mythic battles like Bluey's epic victory over the Green Lantern. This unexpected turn of events left the spectators gasping for breath and begging for more.